Hello, Cozy Gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Lake. Now, I kind of forgot what's going on. It's been kind of a while since I last logged in and played, so I think, you know what, I don't remember what's going on. So let's find out. I know last time we had a conversation, like a lunch date meeting thing with Robert about something. I think it had to do with them wanting, like the city wanting to turn his like land or something into apartments, I guess. So him and Meredith are trying to get together and try to figure out what to do in that case. Angie, I think, the movie girl, she was giving us like DVDs and stuff to like hand out to all the people. And I believe we have pick up Lori's movie box, movie night with Lori. Okay. So we have those things going on. I believe we get Sunday off, if I'm not mistaken.
P.O. How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the answer.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those coin-operated binoculars?
I like the idea, Tina. Let's take a closer look at today's weather now. A few clouds, but nothing but sunny skies in the end. And now, music.
Sunny skies till the end. Sounds lovely. All right. Are we going to visit Miss Jenkins? I don't think so. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Gotta... Hopefully nobody's behind me. This little maneuver here. Okay. Do we get to talk to this person? Do we not talk to this person? I'm wondering if we get any more...
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
Any more characters, or is that it? Thoughts so far on this game is that I really, really do like it. I think this is a really nice, like very chill, like super, super chill, cozy game when you want something literally low maintenance, like the most low maintenance ever. There's hardly anything crazy to do really, other than the occasional not delivering mail and like delivering movies or delivering cats, whatever. It's very simplistic. I like it a lot. We're not dropping off anything. We're picking up.
Hey, Lori, did you watch The Love Bug?
Hey, Miss W. Yes, I did, and I guess I liked it.
And say you loved it. Sweet. Good enough for me.
Sweet, good enough for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
See, ancient isn't all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
Okay, but like, the total disclaimer here, if you have nightmares, it's not my fault. Like, don't come for me. Yeah, totally tubular, right? No, we're not saying totally tubular.
Can't wait.
Me neither. See you then.
Man, I can't... I just keep saying every time how beautiful this game is. And I'm gonna probably continue to say it because it really is just so stunning. Like, it's very detailed. It's simplistic detail, but it's very nice detail. You know what I mean? Ooh, are we gonna visit Robert? Yes, we are. Well, hopefully it'll be good news. That way he can associate us with good news opposed to just bullcrap news. I'm gonna put this thing away. Robert, 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 we got some mail for you, my dear.
Hi, Robert. Here's the mail.
Thanks, Meredith. And, sorry for leaving all of a sudden yesterday.
Yeah, what was that about? No problem. Leaking roofs don't fix themselves. I feel like if we just go ahead and say, yeah, what was that about? Like, it's kind of rude, kind of like, you know. So let's just do no problem.
No problem. Leaking roofs don't fix themselves.
Well, it was just... I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
That's fine. I totally get that. Was I such bad company? I know what you mean. Let's go with I know what you
I
mean.
know what you mean.
Cool. Thanks.
Let's just be cool. We're so
I just don't
cool.
want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
That's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness. Right, okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know that. Anyways, let's see what's in the mail.
Let's see what's in the mail.
A dentist appointment. Wait, why am I sharing that with you?
Usually they just like call you or text you and be like, oh, you got a dentist appointment. This town is so like so small. They're just, let me just mail you your appointment. No, so no news regarding those appointments. Maybe you need a shrink appointment. Ooh, that's not a good answer.
So, no news regarding those apartments?
Nothing. Hallelujah. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
Wild card plan? Ooh, what's
Wild card
that?
Plan?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
Oh, okay, good luck with that. Oh, come on, I won't tell a soul. Come on.
I won't tell a soul.
Yeah, but no. Maybe later. It's still work in progress.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
All right. Well, it wasn't a bad interaction, but we didn't get any further, but that's okay. Whoa, they don't want to completely ruin my mail truck here, as I'm doing just that. Okay, I'm going to turn around because this goes back towards like the town, and it just makes more sense to go this way. Oh, I remember. Frank gave us a letter and was like, oh, this address is incomplete. And we had the option of saying, oh, I don't think I know where that is. And then, oh yeah, I think I can figure it out. And I clicked the I think I can figure it out option. So I think that's where it is. And we're going to meet potentially new people / a new place. So that's pretty exciting. Excuse me. Wide turn. Oh, is this a new song? I feel like I haven't heard this one before yet. Oh, deer crossings. Okay, we gotta watch out. There's no deer. We had a fox, and then like, I've never seen the fox again. Ooh, is our truck made to go off-roading like this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just walk from here. That looks like an abandoned cabin. Oops, don't mind me. Don't mind me literally driving in your driveway. We haven't been to this motel in a while. That guy that was like playing games and was like completely ignoring us. Wonder, can you go out this way? I know that's probably like to leave the town, but I wonder if anything will happen if I like go over there. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do a little stop here. Hopefully I won't cause a traffic jam. Gorgeous. Oh, there's something down that way. Where's this? I guess we're gonna find out. Let's go.
I remember Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids. I think I was 17 when I had my first actual picnic here.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check out these people.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Woo!
Toilet paper or what kind of paper? You know what? If it's toilet paper, I don't want to know, so.
What kind of paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some rolling paper.
Ooh, oh, okay. Oh, you don't have to say anymore.
Ah, that kind of paper.
No harm in that. I better get going. Was nice to meet you. Which one's gonna end our dialogue? I feel like this one will, but because I want to know
harm in
more.
that.
I want to know more.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome.
So are you guys on vacation? Nice RV, by the way. Is it yours? Well, I doubt they're on vacation. I think they just permanently live here.
Nice RV, by the way. Is it yours?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's awesome. We borrowed it.
Joan! Can you get in here, please?
Borrowed it,
Now?
huh?
Oh, that's my cue. It was nice meeting you. Sweet Meredith.
Can you, like, not tell the authorities your whole life story?
Something suspicious. With you guys, you borrowed, huh? You borrowed the RV. Where'd you borrow it from? Do we have to deliver the DVD player to somebody else? I think it was Mr. Mackey that Angie wanted to deliver next. So I think I'm trying to like look at the map and I don't think so. You know what? I want to go up this way. I don't think I've gone that way before. I'm gonna do a little detour. Let's see what happens. Probably absolutely nothing, but I still want to explore. There's more cars on the road. Some nice rocks, cliffs. It's kind of exciting. And if it turns out to be absolutely nothing, then we can just have a romantic drive, a very cozy drive together down this beautiful scenic road. You know, just like in Cars, how Lightning McQueen and Sally were driving through the canyons. Yeah, think that kind of vibe. I think we're visiting Angie. That's what it looks like. I'm trying to parallel park in this game, and I just don't know if I can do it. I know there's a technique. And this is, you know what, this is good enough for me. There's a technique, and I always forget it because I never do it.
I didn't bring the package.
Her VHS thingy, her portable VHS player. All right, let's see what she has to say. We'll tell her we delivered it to Lori. But we're going to hold on to Nightmare on Elm Street, I believe.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
Listen, if you're busy, I can come back later. She seemed positive. I think this might actually work. Is everything okay? You don't seem your usual peppy self. See if we can keep this conversation going.
She seemed positive. I think this might actually work.
Well, it better.
It will. I'm sure it will. You sound cynical.
You sound cynical.
I'm sorry, it's just that business is slow and, well, I don't really want to talk about it. Could you just pick up the 2 new movies and deliver them, please?
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen.
Best not to mix these two up. I'm on it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Changed my mind not doing it. Didn't she literally say the other day, like, wow, business is booming, like, and then now we're not doing it? I mean, she's not having it? Changed my mind. Can you imagine if you just like, you know what? Got attitude, I'm not doing it anymore. Yes.
I'm on it.
Don't you worry.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Great, thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
She was a little short with us. I don't know. That's kind of interesting, but okay. Everybody has, bad days here and there. All right. So now we kind of have to go a little bit all over the place. It seems like a package over there, then mail down that way, then over to Burt Mackey's. All right. Let's head on over to Mr. Mackey. Give him his 2 movies of choices and see which one he picks, and then go from there. Then do our last letter and call it a day. And like I said, I think the mail people have Sunday off, so I think we have our day off on Sunday. I should have went to Angie's first, one of the first stops, so that way I don't have to like backtrack so much. But it's okay. We took a little detour, so that was fine. Ooh, it looks so pretty right now. Oh, he's on his boat. Catch him before he boats away. Mr. Mackey, you want me to throw this to you?
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
I need to know which movie you prefer. Yeah.
I need to know if you prefer a war movie or a shark movie.
Huh? Movies? Just pick something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Ooh, Jaws it is, or Enjoy the Dirty Dozen? Okay, so we all know what Jaws is, right? I've never heard of the Dirty Dozen. I don't know I know she said it was a war movie, but I've never heard of it. So, do you think if we pick Jaws, he's gonna be like, I don't want to go in the water anymore, or is that too is that too, or is he gonna like Jaws? You know, Mr. Mackey doesn't seem like somebody to be influenced by movies, so maybe Jaws?
All right, Jaws it is. Have a nice day.
I hope we made the right choice. I guess if not, he's gonna tell us how awful we chose. He never wants to receive a tape again. Completely lost a customer for Angie, and she will hate us, and that will be very sad because it seems like she already hates us. All right, our last mail of the day, and we can go home and relax.
That's the last of them.
All right, time to go back to the farm. All right, and that was our Saturday. Weiss resident Saturday evening. Let's see what the Weiss residence has to say.
Hey, Em, it's me, Kay. Wow, I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree.
Huh?
And I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right? What if it's like that with old phone numbers? You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course. Just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll probably hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
Yes, of course I'm going to decide to be Kay. What do you mean decide you're too busy? Who's going to pick that option? And why did you pick that option if you did pick that option? We're going to see. We'll be able to meet Kay in the morning.
The Countess and the Carpenter? Really, Mom? Oh, well, let's give it a read.
The Countess and the Carpenter.
Ooh.
Chapter 1.
Oh, that's
A more
nice.
disastrous entry to her new home was scarcely imaginable for Cecilia Schultenbrow. The left wheel of her carriage collapsed, right as she entered through the gates of the magnificent Raubenstaben estate. She tumbled upside down, hurt her head, and worse, her hat was ruined. Suddenly, she heard the deep, strong voice of a young man. "Are you all right, madam?"
Oh, that was nice. That was nice. All right, so what is going on? I almost forgot how relaxed life is here. There is so much space. And people just start conversations with you as if they don't have to be somewhere. Which is probably true. So far, I delivered quite a few packages and letters, home movies, and even a living creature. I wonder what next week will bring. But not before ending this week. I have 2 meetings with friends. An old one and a very new one. Should be interesting. So we'll meet with Kay in the morning and then Lori at night. Perfect.
Hey, Em! Em! Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the 3rd ledge. Should be good.
I have to what on the what now? I'm not sure I should be climbing onto a broken tower. I completely got what you said and I'm coming up.
I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up.
Hi there, good to see you. Phew, I'm up in one piece. It's that 3rd step, right? Surprised no one's fixed that.
Hi there. Good to see you.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
Oh, look at that. Friends. It sure is. That view gets me every time. Brings back memories, doesn't it? It's a bit different how I remember it. No, that view, literally. I could never stop looking at this view.
Sure is. Oh, that view. Gets me every time.
Sounds like you're starting to remember what's great about PO.
After school, talking about whatever we felt like, coming up here by myself at night, nothing, not really anything in particular.
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail. In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
Ew, did you have to bring that up again? It was not. I don't recall.
Ew, ugh. Did you have to bring that up again?
How
I was
lovely.
not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I feel the same way. So much has happened since then.
I feel the same way.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job.
On the whole, it's been really good. I basically worked my butt off the entire time, and maybe it's time for something different. Ooh, maybe we're moving back. Ooh.
And maybe now it's time for something different.
Is it now? Providence Oak's different enough for you?
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
Ooh, that's for me to know and me to find out. I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now. Lay off. I feel like, is this kind of like a I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now. Is that kind of like a poking at her? I don't like the way that sounds.
That's for me to know and me to find out.
Ooh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm backing off.
What about you? Did you end up going to college? What about you? How have you been? I mean, really. Would you mind if we just sat for a bit? No, let's ask the deep questions. Like, how are you? Like, how are you?
What about you? How have you been? I mean, really.
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough. You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or
Aww.
at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and do my own thing, make music, perform and stuff. You know, I picked up some shifts at the diner, Barry and I reconnected, got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
And then, that sounds exciting. Sounds like you're ready to leave PO at that point. No, it sounds exciting.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music, but I just couldn't let them down. So I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
Sounds like you really stepped up. Where was Barry in all this? I can't imagine having to make that choice. Yeah, where was Barry? Can't imagine having to make that choice. That's awful.
I can't imagine what it must have been like to make that choice.
I see where you're going, but honestly, I count myself lucky in a way. It gave me time to assess.
Oh, okay, we get to choose. I'm sure Barry had his own problems, but we'll ask.
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great.
Oh, that's good to hear.
He divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked.
Get yourself a
He was
Barry.
just there.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
And now you still work at the diner. And now what? Do you ever feel stuck? And what now?
What now?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it. The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. He basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did. So yeah, it's been tough. But looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
That's so great, Kay. I'm so sorry I wasn't there. I don't know what to say. Oh, it's a tough decision. I mean, it all wasn't bad, so we'll just say that's so great.
So great, Kay. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Yeah, seems like it's time. Nah, I'll stick around, enjoy the view more. I don't want to be late to Lori,
Yeah.
so...
Seems like it's time.
Come on, then.
That was so nice. That was such a nice time. All right, let's see what our conversations with Lori will be now.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Hey, Steve, you're in a good mood. Oh, hi, Steve. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in telemarketing.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in telemarketing.
Meredith, silly, it's me, Steve. Please, tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America. Monster deal.
God, Steve, you need to calm
down, Steve.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right? They read our great pitch. They loved it, and they want to buy 250,000 copies of Added 87. 250,000. Multiply that by like $35.
What? That's millions of dollars of revenue. That's a lot, but it's not a done deal yet, right?
What? That's millions of dollars of revenue!
Millions, and it's just the start.
He needs to stop.
Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Please, check, double check it right away. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
Gotcha, Steve. Don't worry about it. I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
So what is Added 87? Is that like a newsletter? Is that a magazine?
It's official.
I hate horror movies or I love horror movies? Meredith, I think Meredith likes horror movies.
I love horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
You're welcome. I'm never going to sleep again. You weren't scared at all?
You weren't scared at all?
Nope. Told you.
Look at that tiny little TV.
I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
No, literally no, though. I mean, like, okay, living on your own is really, really cool, but you have to pay for bills and your own food and all the utilities, let alone rent is so expensive. It's a really tough decision. Oh, well, I hope you had fun. Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Almost 16, and yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks, and I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
And your parents don't let you watch horror movies, but what do you want to do after school then?
But what do you want to do after school then?
I don't know. My parents want me to work in Dad's shop, but I don't think I want that. And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think...
Well, first you need to turn 18, And then you need to decide if you want to continue working for your dad and if he gets you income, and if that income is enough for you to rent a place. It's very complicated. You should really give school a chance. Working at your father's shop could be great, or maybe you can start traveling.
Maybe once you're done with school, you can
Good
start
option,
traveling.
good option.
Go out and see the world, like you said you wanted. Meet new people, do new things. Be a free spirit.
I think that could be cool too. But I'd have to get my license first. And a car. But I guess I can save up money while I'm working for my dad anyway. And I've always wanted to see the Smithsonian Museum. Or Sequoia National Park in Cali.
Plenty of stuff just waiting out there for you. Yeah, exactly.
See? Plenty of stuff just waiting out there for you to come and visit. You have 2 years left of high school, more than enough time to get your license and save up for a car.
You're right, Meredith. Thank you. Also for talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later.
That was cute. That was super cute. All right, Monday morning.
Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really, I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is Addit actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good morning, Miss Weiss.
Good morning, sir. I didn't see you there.
The name's Walter Morgan. I'm with the Postal Service. I left you a message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Yes, I remember. Oh, I must have missed it. I must have missed it.
I must have missed it.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Uh-oh. Are we in troubles?
Are you familiar with the Postal Service policies?
I mean, okay, here. Look, Mr. Walter. Look here, buddy. We're only gonna be here for like 2 weeks, so what do you mean? Like, this isn't official. I didn't go through a background check. I didn't go through an application. I literally did nothing in order to get a temporary job here. So they didn't run me through the books. I didn't have no training program. Literally, Frank was like, yo, you just deliver the mail inside the mailbox. Simple. I didn't get any training regimen, nothing. So what do you mean?
To be honest, no.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, it is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
Okay, and what I didn't do squat for personal gain. I did nothing. And if you want to say that I used it for personal gain, I did not. I did not, because I used it for other people's personal gain. So excuse me, Mr. Walter.
Oh, okay. Sounds reasonable.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just begun working here, but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
No, of course. I mean, yes, sir. I'm the definition of integrity. I mean, literally, like, what do you mean?
No, of course. I mean, yes, sir.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest level of scrutiny. I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully. A yes or no will suffice. Do you know Frank Coleman?
I do.
Yes?
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
I mean, technically, yes. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get Mr. Frank in trouble if I say yes? But he said they were stamps, right?
Yes.
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wages
No.
bets on baseball?
We're gonna say no.
No.
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
What's gonna happen to Frank?
What's going to happen to Frank?
I'm sorry, we can't discuss personnel matters. Good luck with the mail today, Miss Weiss.
Uh-oh. I think things are really, really coming down to it. So we're going to cut off this episode here and see what is going on with Frank in the next episode. I thought Mr. Walters was coming after me. I was a little aggressive, so I feel bad. Anyways, so I hope to see you in the next episode. I will see you later, Cozy Gamers.